As a parent, do you ever feel worried that you're not going to figure out your child with a sensory issue? It might feel like they're random. Some days they're great, some days they're down. Some days they do amazing at school, some days they do horrible at school. In this video, I'm going to give you some hope that it is possible to figure out your child's brain, and not only possible to help understand what's going on, but actually be able to do something about it. So the reason I'm shooting this video with the waves of San Diego behind me is that I find this is actually very similar to a lot of the parents that we work with in the sensory world. If I show up to the ocean like this, I never grew up on the ocean. So if I want to go surfing or go play in the waves seem very unpredictable to me. I don't know if it's going to be a big wave or a little wave. I don't know if there's lots of waves coming, what's going on. However, with experience, you might be able to see behind me, I don't know, there's little heads in the water, there's a lot of surfers. And those surfers over there actually know what's going on because they've had practice. They can actually tell by watching the waves for a little while exactly what the pattern is going to be, and they can predict what wave is going to be best to surf on. So the reason I share this with you is that if your child has a sensory issue, right away when you find that out, it might seem overwhelming, like there's so much to try to learn and try to consider. However, if you find the right resources, you're going to be able to not only understand your child, but to do something about it. So for example, one of the books that I love is called The Out of Sync Child. That gives great understanding of exactly what's going on in your child's brain and why there are so many possibilities and combinations of things that can be happening. Also, be on the lookout for professionals like myself. In our office, we work with a lot of sensory kids. We have conversations with parents, and all of a sudden all these light bulbs come on. Parents realize, oh, that's why my child does great at school, but they melt down at home. When you start to work with professionals who are familiar with sensory, you'll be able to have some of those aha moments. OTs who work in sensory world are great too. And the reason I bring this up is that a lot of parents we see maybe have gone to their pediatrician. They say, something's up with my kid, but I don't quite know what. Well, the thing is with your pediatrician, they might not be familiar with kids in the sensory world, so they might not be the best resource. So just like the waves behind me, I want you to know that when you find people who can tutor you and give you guidance, there is a lot of amazing opportunity out there to better understand your child so you know what to do to help him or her have the best future possible.